I asked Tony Ira a couple of weeks ago at the launch about Cook Islands because I don't know much about Cook Islands. He said it's beautiful, he said it's wonderful. And I'm guessing you're going to tell me the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's about 700 k's north of New Zealand in the South Pacific. And it's the birthplace of my dad. So, very biased that it's a paradise in the South Pacific. And we're very, very proud to represent our home country, our heritage.
I mean, it's amazing to be in a World Cup where you've got Brazil, which is this huge country, massive, millions and millions of people there, and the Cook Islands, which has got a few thousand. It's an amazing story.
Yeah, we've got more Cook Islanders in Auckland than we do have in the actual Cook Islands. But we're still very proud of our heritage, and we're very proud to have the opportunity to represent our heritage as well.
And what can we expect from the team of the Women's World Cup?
Hey, we just had that question earlier on Twitter, and we think we're the dark horses. Like you said, we've got the pool of death up against the toughest draw in the World Cup with world number 1 first, world number 2 second. Hey, so the expectation is on our opposition, it's not on us. So we've got nothing to lose but everything to gain.
I mean, it's lovely. I mean, you must be cursing Prince Harry because he comes out with his draw. You've got Australia and it's like the press in this country don't like him anyway. But you come up with Australia, New Zealand, and France in the group stage. You're also thinking, what are we doing here?
I don't know what they were thinking, but I guess that's the draw. We're happy to take on the challenge and ready to go.
You can't lose, can you, at this stage? If you're taking on the best 2 teams in the world, play favourites to win the competition, whatever you do, what can you do out there against them?
Look, just play our heart out. We're playing for our culture, our people and our family back home, so we've got nothing to lose, like Coach said. It's all on them.
The one thing you will be guaranteed to have, especially against Australia, New Zealand, and France as well, is the support of everyone else in the stadium who's not supporting Australia, New Zealand and France. We're all going to become Cook Islanders for the day. How important is that support going to be for you?
Oh, it'll be huge. We don't have much support back at home of everyone coming on board. So hopefully, they stick with us and we'll hopefully make an upset.
Well, we've seen in the men's tournament how much support they've got for the way they play, and obviously being up in Middlesbrough, which is close to Captain Cook, who have got to rename the island. How important is that support back home and here for you in this tournament?
Oh, it's huge. We're a very proud nation, and when the boys won that first game against Wales, and we've got a suburb in South Auckland, Mangere East, and they were out with their flags and they had a parade going down the street, they were dancing in the streets, so you can see that they are so passionate, and we'd love to give them more reason to smile and more reason to dance.
As a coach, when you go up against the likes of the Jillaroos and the Ferns, who are the top 2 teams in the world, Australia favourites, ridiculously short price favourites for the bookmakers to win the whole thing. They're expected to win without losing a game. Yes. What kind of game plan do you have to come up with for a match like that?
Hey, the game plan doesn't change in rugby league. The recipe for winning is always very simple. It's to do the basics the best, to be consistent. And that's our goal when we go out there. We're oblivious to who we're playing in that regard. It's about focusing on what we're doing and trying to do the basics the best and be consistent with it. And we know that if we can do that and put them under pressure, like I said, the expectation is on them, it's not on us. And it's how they handle the pressure. To us, there's no pressure on us. They have the pressure, not us. So that's a benefit. And we love being the underdogs, so kia ora.
I mean, we love the underdogs in this country. You're going to get lots of support. The people in York, what's your message to the people of York who may not have seen a rugby league game before? What do you want to say to them to come out and support you against these evil Australians? We don't like them,
Starts with our haka, our bet. So come and watch us. We'll be happy to have all the support we can get into the lead up to our first game against the Jillaroos.
I should say, obviously, we like New Zealand more than Australia. I don't want to upset you. We're upsetting Australia, but not New Zealand. I guess for the people back home who you watch, as you said, there's not too much support there at the moment. But what can you do in this tournament to increase that knowledge and awareness and support base for the Cook Islands team?
Yeah, I think the big thing for us is to show that we can be competitive at this level. We've got probably 5 girls with RLWC experience, and then we've got a few sort of girls who have come in under the radar. So we're hoping that they're going to step up to this level and shine on the world stage. And I think that's going to encourage more support back home and garner more support. And I think once they see how good we can play, they're going to get right behind us and really spur us on.